Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and Runescape 3, everybody! As promised, we are going to continue the Myreek quest line in aid of the Myreek. First we searched for them and now we are aiding them. Noticing a pattern here. We seem to be helping every damsel in distress. Not that they're damsels per se, but you get the idea. We're gonna walk on through over here, find those stalagmites once again. Ooh, glowy effects. I don't recall seeing that last time, maybe I'm just blind. Either way, we're going to talk to Veliath, for whatever his name is, and then he's going to help us out. Okay, so in order to get into the thing, we want to say we want to join the organization, and he'll need to talk to a superior. Is there anything we can do in the meantime? Well, perhaps that is my friend, but I also have some information which I would like to impart to you first. Okay, tell me this information you have to impart. You may know a brief history of Mauritania already. If not, then this will possibly mean little to you. I will let you into my confidence on the matter. With this knowledge you may serve us well in the future. I pray that you will share with us, as I will share with you now. I'll do my best. Oh god, it's a history lesson. In the early history of Mauritania, 7 warrior priests helped to drive the darkness back from Misflalin into what we now call Mauritania. And the priests of Saradomin would have you believe that all 7 are buried within the holy temple on the south. Information I have leads me to believe that one warrior priest, so bent on the destruction of evil, made countless charges deep into Mauritania. His name was Ivandis, and we believe that he perished within the lands now spoilt by Loornil Draken. In what way will this impact on our struggle? I have long believed that the warrior priests that fought so bravely have aid from the gods. Perhaps not directly, but in some hidden form. Perhaps an item of some usefulness, which may have been used against the foe. It's clear to me that these priestly warriors were powerful, but perhaps may have mainly fought weaker minions of the darkness, foes which a trained and brave adventurer could dispatch. So you think the warrior priests also suffered defeat by the vampires? Perhaps they did eventually, but I like to consider that they may have found some ways to combat this evil. There is much history in this land, much that we may make use of to fight our cause. My wish is that you keep your eyes open for information which may give us a clue to Ivandis' resting place. It is said he had an item of no small power. This would be a great artifact to reclaim if, in fact, it exists. Can you tell me about the job? Certainly, but the information I have to impart is of importance. Please, I beg of you, ask me about it when you are ready. I can understand your impatience for action, I feel it myself, but forewarned is forearmed, as Sandy used to say, before he died. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Now, what's the job? Very well. Seeing as our base of operations has been discovered by Vanstrom, then we need to evacuate before the entire Watch descends on us. We'll need to relocate. We've been hiding in the caves to avoid detection for some time, but now we need to move on. Seems like a wise move. What part do I play? And he's really taking a long time to get to the punch, isn't he? To the south of Morton, we become aware of a nearly deserted township known as Burgh de Rott. It's a ghastly place, where the few escapees from the Sanguinesti, region have collected. Please go down to this town and try to establish a new base of operations for us. Check out a place for a new base for the Myreek. That sounds interesting. Please do not underestimate the importance of this request. In addition to founding the base, we need to ensure that the township can help to support our cause. Help the locals with as many requests as you can in order that they may be well disposed to our efforts. Okay, on to the job. That is great news, my friend, and very good luck to you. Right, okay, so if we leave through the cavey entrance, we're gonna go all the way to Mortan, which I believe we've done a boaty trip before. Now, I didn't bring my druid pouch, not a patch, pouch. So we are potentially at risks from the ghasts, hence why I brought a little leftover food. I actually don't need this much for this part of the quest, but whatever. I don't want to take any extra risks, because I know how many ghasts I ran into last time. We're gonna climb on up, walk across the bridge, down we get. Where's the boat? Boat. Where's the boat? Where's the boat? Oh, something's trying to attack me. There's a bunch of snails. There's the boat. I see the icon. Ah, something got into my food and ate my lobster. You know how expensive lobster is these days? Come on, man. It's costing me a lot of money. It's killing me here. And we sail down the green rivers of Mortan, because the water in a swampy, vampire-infested region is undoubtedly green, because green just oozes evil. Doesn't it? That's sort of how it seems to work. Alright, Burgh de Rott. Oh look, a whole bunch of afflicted people. And it's a whole different mini-game, one we don't really care about right now. And this inconspicuous little town on the mini-map, that's where we're going. Burgh de Rott. Ooh, small obelisk. Up! He threw something at me! That's not very nice. Okay. Well, we have to find a way to get into the place, so he seems to be hungry, yes? No, he's still throwing tomatoes at me! Well, no wonder you're hungry! You're throwing all your stuff! Okay. Well, there's a chest. How about we take a look? Obviously they think I'm a vampire or something, which, you know what? I don't blame them, because they would think that maybe I'm going to eat them. What do you mean I shouldn't mess with other people's things? Perhaps I should search it. What do you mean? I'm searching it right now. Perhaps I shouldn't mess with other people's things. Okay, whatever. Let's put some food on the table. It would just get ruined. You decide against it. Well, what am I supposed to do? Alright, let's try talking to this guy properly. Get out of it! You ain't coming in here to get our blood or our food. What on earth makes you think I want your food or your blood? Hey, don't try to sweet talk me. I know you want something. But we's got nothing, you see. Nothing! What blood we've got we're keeping for ourselves. You can tell that stinking Vanstrom to go milk a cow. And as for food, well, we've barely got enough to feed ourselves, so you ain't having none, right? Okay, goodbye. So we'll search it. Search the chest and suppose it was once used for housing weapons and the like, but has recently been containing wrapped food packages. Let's put a lobster in there. Place the food in there. And let's talk to him again. Blimey, did you see that? He put some food in the casket for us. He's probably not after anything. So now I can go inside, yes? People allow me to enter, curious as to what I put in the casket. And now I will murder you all! No, that's not what I'm gonna do. It's okay. Alright. So now we need to just talk to anybody. Let's continue to talk to Florin. Oh, we're all wondering what you put in that chest. How come you have no food? We can always stay in the village and there's precious little food in here. Just rats to live on. Not very appetizing. There's also nowhere to store any food around here. The town is incredibly run down. Are there any out-of-the-way places in here? How do you mean, out of the way? Somewhere where myself and a couple of friends could hold up for a while without attracting any vampire attention. Right. I know what you mean. I was thinking, well, there's the inn. You could look there, I suppose. A cellar would have been useful, but the trapdoor down to it is just covered with rubble from a broken wall. The cellar itself is probably filled with rubble as well, but you may be able to do something with it. Okay, thanks. Listen, if you do manage to find a way to get a place here, we'll expect you to help make the village a little nicer. You know, help to fix things up a bit. Okay, sounds good. We'll do that. So, I think the first place that we want to go, then, is going to be down into the basement. So, let's do that. It sounds like there's going to be quite a bit of work. And actually, there is a lot of construction to be done in this quest, but I believe that this quest was released before the actual skill of construction. So, yeah, it's a little ironic in that sense. I don't think we get any construction XP out of this. Where's the inn? The inn's over here, isn't it? Where's the trapdoor? There's a rubble pile. Ah! It was hidden, of course. We start to search through the rubble pile, and we find nothing in particular. We just got rubbish. That's not what I wanted. Where's the gosh dang mine the rubble over here? Maybe this wall? Collapsed wall. Can't reach that. What do you mean I can't reach that? Oh, I see. It's over here. It's hidden. How do I get inside? Roundabout, roundabout? Hey, fellow person of Zeros. Mayhaps ye will help me in my noble quest. We're gonna have to mine this rubble out of the way. There we go. Oh god, I need to get a dragon pickaxe, but they're so gosh dang expensive. Nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Full of rubble, 15 piles of them. You're thinking to clear these away from the basement before it'll be serviceable for our operations. Clean up, everybody everywhere. Clean up, everybody do your share. Okay, I think this is the last of the rubble. Good, finally, tidy everywhere. As you clear away the last of the rubble, it didn't let me finish reading, but okay, there's a plaque on the wall with an inscription. Oh, there it is. You notice a rather dusty looking wall plaque, which you hadn't noticed before. I also have this dusty scroll and a plaster fragment. It appears to have a small map of Mauritania, including stuff about the River Salve and seven things, and 2 rays of light, green to represent Guthix and silver representing Saradomin, apparently. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, too much talking. Lore stuff. You can all read that on your own spare time, if you want to do this quest. Let's see, we take out the scroll, gingerly unravel it. My dearest Lantania, oh my gosh, it's a love story, screw you. Don't care. Reading through it, okay. And where is this plaque? There's the plaque. It is actually pretty well hidden. I hadn't noticed that at all. Blessings on Eferete, our Icene queen from far-off lands and her loving children of hallowed name. That's basically a Saradomin angel, isn't it? I think that's basically what they are. Let's head upstairs and dump out my rubble real quick, because I don't want to use this stuff. Just go around to the rubbish pile over here. Oh, no, I have to climb over the broken wall. I forgot about that. There we go. Use bucket of rubble on the rubble pile. A place for everything and everything in its place. That is what my mother used to say, and I like to think that my mother was a very wise woman. Let's drop the rocks and the broken glass. We'll hold on to the nails for now, because that has potentially useful properties, but we'll still need to get some of our own later. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Now we're gonna go and talk to just pretty much anybody, I think. I don't want to talk to a little child. Their voices are horrible. Grigor? Something like that. Hey there, I'm finished with my project. Oh, that's good to know. What do you do here? I don't actually care about that. I'd like to help fix up the town. Oh, that's very kind of you. Perhaps you'd consider fixing up the general store? Go and have a chat with the store owner if you want more details. Okay, sounds interesting. And let's go talk. So yeah, there's a lot of building in this particular mission. There's an icon for a general store, so I have to figure it's over there. There's a lot of aiding going on, but the quest will improve. It's just there's a lot of rebuilding. Pravus the infrastructure guy. Who knew? Hello. Yeah, what can I do for you? Oh, what can I do you for? Ah, bad English, I forgot. What should I do now? I thought you were fixing up my general store. First fix the roof and the walls. After that, come and have a chat with me. Okay. So, let's climb on... Well, actually, hang on. I'm pretty darn positive I don't have all the materials. So, yeah, I'm gonna need 6 planks, 24 nails, 10 bronze hatchets, and... potentially either some raw mackerel or some snails. It really depends. So, I'll be back in just a minute. Let me go get my stuff. Okay, now that we're back with some supplies, let's head up to the roof and fix up this broken roof. It says we're gonna need planks and all that stuff. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's use the plank on the roof. Uses 3 of them up, and now we are fixed. Notice we got crafting XP instead of construction XP. Doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? But that's a thing. It's just how it is. Fix up the wall, too. Yeah, there we go. Not so bad. And now that your store is fixed, what else do you want? Arl. That's your name, Arl? It's a weird name.
Hi there. You've done a good job on my store. It's starting to look great.
Yeah, but I've only fixed the roof and the walls. What should I do now?
You could stock the store for us. We'd really like to start acting like a new town.
What stock do you need?
Okay, I need 3 tinder boxes, 10 mackerel, and 10 bronze hatchets.
Oh my gosh! That freaked me out for a second. I'm like, oh, look at the motion up there. That's a Virevotch up there. It's basically it's a vampire. It's a Draken vampire. All right, so he wants tinderboxes, mackerel, and hatchets. Cool. He gives me a crate. Fill that up, he says. No problem. We can fill the crate with the tinderboxes and the hatchets, but unfortunately, because my mackerel are noted, that's not gonna do the job for me. So, actually, I don't think I can trade with the store owner quite yet. So I brought along the noted stuff because my inventory space just could not justify it. I believe that I permanently fixed up the general store owner here in Morton. So what I can do is a nice little trick where I sell him the mackerel and then immediately buy it back, and that should populate my inventory. No, don't close the door. I just opened the door. Let's talk to Razmir. There it is. I can't. There he is. Okay, general store. I am going to sell 12 mackerel. And I'm going to buy 10 mackerel. You can keep the other 2, I don't really care. I got some raw mackerel. If you didn't bring this stuff with you, hey, no sweat. Because the mackerel, well, there's a bunch of fishing spots just south of Burgh de Rott. It just takes a while. If you want snails instead, which, why you would want a snail to eat, I don't know. But apparently in Morton, they're quite a delicacy. Anyway, if you want snails instead, if that's what he asked for, just go north. No sweat, no fuss, no muss, no squeamish little snails. Ugh, can you imagine how oily that would be? I would imagine it's full of mucus and blech, blech, blech. Do people actually eat giant snails these days? I feel like that's only an escargot Frenchy delicacy thing, but come on. Why would people eat that? I don't understand. I'm an American. I got a very limited diet to cheeseburgers and quesadillas and whatever else. All right, hang on. Whoops. I want to fill up the crate with those, and there we go.
Wow, well done. You're doing a great job. I'm going to get this stock straight out onto the shelves.
Wow, he really did do it. Where'd the snails come from? I don't know, but there's snails there now.
Hey, you've done such a great job for me. Would you consider helping us fix the bank?
Oh, that sounds interesting. Well, I'd like to ask a few more questions. I don't want to know anymore. I don't want to ask any questions. Why would I want to ask any questions? Pravus, you dingus, you dum-dum. No, we want to fix the bank. And the reason we want to fix the bank so desperately is because that's where most of my other building materials are located, and I won't have to make any special trips. So, what do you want me to do here? Fix the Floopin Bank. Floopin? Okay.
Fix the Floopin Bank, would ya? We've not had a place to store our valuables in ages. Get on with ya and get that booth fixed.
Okay, let's search the bank booth to find out what we need. Lot of broken glass in the wooden structure. Okay. Well, I know what I'm going to end up needing is 5 planks, 20 nails, 2 steel bars, a swamp paste, and a coal, which, of course, because there's no bank, I'm going to have to run and get. So I will be right back. Ah, if Jagex was nice, they would have let me fix the bank first before the general store. Then I wouldn't have had to do so many trips, because this is a long freaking way to run. The bank is much more useful. Should have done that first. You feel it's a good job. Well done. Oh, that's nice. Yep, used up a couple of the planks and the swamp paste, and I have a couple left over. I thought I needed 5 planks for this. Maybe it's for something else. I don't really remember. Let's talk to Cornelius. Well met, friend.
Well met indeed.
What should I do now?
You need to...
Wait, nope, the booth looks good, but the walls. Right. I forgot. I'm forgotten. The wall was the other problem. That's why I needed those planks. Now we're good. Crafting XP, not construction XP. Jagex should really update this, actually. That would be important.
Oh, it's you! You're doing a great job with the town. It's really getting a lot better.
I'm happy to help. What should I do now?
That bank is all fixed now. It ain't gonna serve other people's accounts on its own. You have to recruit someone.
And, I guess... do you fancy the job? Oh, he won't fancy the job. He wouldn't tell me to go recruit someone. Well, excuse me. Maybe he would. You know what? Let's start with him. Recruit someone. What should I do now? Why wouldn't you fancy the job? Do you fancy the job?
Me? Well, I guess I could. Oh, come on! Yes, in fact, I'm sure I could. Okay, then. Yeah, okay. I'll best go and get changed now.
And there he is, done. Okay. Wow. Well, here I was about to bypass the only guy who would have done it for me, but that's all it took. Okay, now we have to talk to somebody else in the village. There's Grigor again, whatever. We'll talk to him, but the next thing they're going to want us to do is fix up a furnace, I believe, which is easy enough. Felicitations salutations, thanks, what should I do now? And the furnace, yes, okay. Where is the furnace? I'm going to guess the furnace icon over there is probably the best place to start. For this, all we need is 2 steel bars and a coal, which is easy now that I have a bank. That bank, by the way, is extremely useful, I know, because I'm hoping to do some barrows runs in the near future, and having a bank close by to the barrows is actually an extremely useful feature. Oh, look, more vampires. Juvenate, Firewatch. Fixed up the furnace, and now let's use some coal to slide it up. Kablooey! How do I, it just needs to be lit now, huh? Yes, I want to light the oven. And, kaboom! Ooh, what's happening now? It's a cutscene? Uh-oh.
I don't want to hear your pathetic excuses, Galaranx. Just do the job you've been appointed to do. You'll never be anything more than a useless human unless you can prove yourself worthy.
But my Lord Vadstrom, there are precious few human settlements left worth collecting tithes from. Mortorn is just a dead town, full of afflicted, and Lord Malek was so ill when he drank from them last time. Canifis is delivering more than it had originally agreed to, but that still isn't sufficient. Pray, tell where I should get the remainder from.
Well, I'm literally a stone's throw away, so I'm guessing he's gonna point at me.
I couldn't care less for your problems, Galaranx. I just don't seem to be able to think on an empty stomach. Ah, smoke. There you go, Galaranx. It looks like you had a fresh appointment and we have fresh meat. Let's just hope that you can achieve your full blood tithe targets before you become a meal yourself.
Galaranx is here, and he wants blood!
Okay, who are you? I had to think of a voice on the fly there, and I'm not really satisfied with how it turned out, but I don't feel— oh! Don't attack me, little firebudge man. Well, actually, now that we've finished rebuilding the town, this is probably a good place to stop. And in the next video, we're gonna defend the town, kill some vampires, and all the fun stuff. Maybe forge some super mystical weapon of awesomeness. That's spoilers, I suppose, but it's gonna happen. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with some more RuneScape 3 action. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. And after this, in aid of my reek, I'm hoping to head into Morning's End, but we'll see how quickly I can do that before the Christmas break begins. I'll see. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.